there we go. Feels beautiful. Harley Davidson. 1700cc apparently. What a beast. Well, welcome back to the channel. And I thought I'd bring you back to follow a forklift truck. Dear. Yes, well, following this is not a lot of fun, so I think I'll go round it. There you are. The thing with the CL500 is it's got, I would say, just about enough power to do manoeuvres like that you need to do to get around things. Whereas I'd imagine a bike maybe like the Royal Enfield to 350s, the Himalayan, that sort of power output, and the 20 brake horsepower mark, I would imagine you'd struggle quite often to do that. Whereas this, which is in the sort of next band of power, just under the 50 brake horsepower, it's just about enough. It's not quick, of course, but it's enough to do those sort of manoeuvres. Well, I've got to say, the temperature's really dropping. I'm really feeling cold today. I don't know why that is. It seems to have turned really bitter. And here is the traditional red light wait here. Yeah, I've got to say that when it's cold like this and you're not sort of feeling it too much, a small bike like the CL, it's a real pleasure to ride. I really wouldn't want to be having to maul around a big heavy machine at the moment. Just wouldn't quite be as much fun. I could put up with it in the summer when it's warm and it's pleasant, but when it's cold you really want something that's manageable. It really does help keep the enjoyment there, I'm finding. That's just me. God, I don't know what you're going to be able to see with the camera with this sun. I'm riding straight directly into it, or very close. So as the winter's now closing in and I've had my first summer on the CL500, what are my overall thoughts? Well, I've got to say it's been a fantastic little bike in many ways, because I had a year off motorcycling for the first time in decades. The year before I had this was a sort of a gateway bike back into riding again, and it's just been the perfect bike for that, really. It's so easy to use, so light and so easy to ride that it's been the perfect sort of gateway back into riding for me. And even though now I feel that I could probably enjoy a much bigger bike again and maybe miss that power at times, I'm loath to actually think of selling this bike, because I think I'd regret it. I really do. But I think the best way to find the definitive answer to that question is to get myself another bike and then see, when they're both in the garage, which one I tend to take out more. Whether I've got a feeling I would still use the CL quite a bit, and I'll end up keeping both bikes, both the new one, whatever that will be, but it's likely to be a bigger, more powerful bike, and the CL. But I think I'll still use the CL. I've got that feeling that I won't want to get rid of it, because a smaller capacity bike like this has its own special sort of advantages to it, and I think I'd miss it if I didn't have that option in the garage. But we will see if the other bike that I buy turns out to be absolutely everything I want and I don't miss this at all. And maybe the CL, I will have to part company with it, but it certainly won't be because of any weakness with this bike, because I think it's a fantastic little bike, and in many ways it's all the bike anybody ever needs. But what you need is one thing, what you want is another. And I do at times think, am I still wanting just a little bit more power, a little bit more excitement for that odd occasion, and you're in the mood for that. So that's the quandary. We'll see how it goes. There we are, up Honeybrook Lane, back towards home. That's all from me. Thanks for joining me on this little bimble, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.